15 wickets fell on the penultimate day of the LV County Championship match in Canterbury, where Leicestershire were in danger of letting another good position slip after Clint Mackay had put Kent to the sword with figures of 6 for 54. It took Sam Northeast 5 overs of the morning to convert his overnight 38 into his third 50 of the summer, one made off 97 balls with 7 fours. As he and Joe Denley looked to build on the total of 155 for 3, Kent started the morning on 231 runs behind. There were no signs of the mayhem to follow as the first session began quietly. Denley had resumed his innings on 56 and looked in good touch. This was his second successive half-century, and so his move back to his first county from Middlesex in the winter was starting to look like a good one. Denley mostly batted in the middle order for Middlesex, but perhaps looks more comfortable when opening the innings, as he has mostly done in his 2 spells with Kent. He was closing in on his first century for some while when he was done by a nip-backer from Ben Rain on 87, the wicket ending a promising partnership of 139, which had Kent on top. Darren Stevens and Northeast added 42 more for the 5th wicket, seeing their sight at 257 for 4, before, from nowhere, the home team lost 6 wickets for just 11 runs in 32 balls. Charlie Shrek started the collapse by trapping Northeast in front for a well-compiled 84, only for his hard work to be undone. Stevens did well to even reach this ball from Mackay, which was nicked behind 3 balls after Northeast had departed. And the rest fell in a flash. 4 balls later, Matt Coles edged a good one from Mackay to Neil Pinner. Before 4 deliveries after that, Sam Billings was out for a duck, almost kicking a ball bound for the stumps away. Shrek was denied a wicket in the next over when Mitch Claydon was given a life at slip. But it didn't matter. Mackay had the 4th 5-wicket haul of his career when Adam Riley directed a bouncing ball into the hands of Angus Robson. And it was figures of 6 for 54 for the 1-test Victorian when Ivan Thomas lost his off-stump first ball. All out for 268, Kent had conceded a first innings advantage of 118 to their visitors. So, Leicestershire, without a win in 34 attempts in this competition, were now well on top. Runs from the top of their order now would make their lead surely unassailable. But with 13 runs on the board, Matt Boyce missed a pitched-up delivery from Thomas and was LBW. Ned Eckersley then left a delivery heading for his off-stump alone and was on his way with the score on 21 for 2. Thomas was bowling an excellent opening spell, and he thought he'd also dismissed first innings centurion Mark Cosgrove. Stevens may have been even closer to an LBW, the umpire deciding on both appeals that the ball had pitched outside the batsman's leg stump. So, as the ball lost its shine, it looked as if Cosgrove and Robson would put plenty of distance between their side and their hosts. They added 50 runs for the 3rd wicket to put Leicestershire 189 runs to the good before 5 wickets fell for 15 runs in 10 overs. Cosgrove was another LBW victim after picking the wrong shot to play to a ball from Claydon. The skipper was on his way for 29. Robson followed for 30 in the next over, Stevens with some movement through the air to knock out the batsman's leg stump. The former Leicestershire all-rounder then grabbed his 7th wicket of the match as Pinner edged him to Riley. The tea break made no difference as, on the resumption, Rain was trapped in front by the returning Thomas, while Lewis Hill was another to see the raised finger of the umpire after being struck on the pad by Coles, a wicket which left Leicestershire in some trouble on 86 for 7. Their advantage was evaporating, but in Mackay they have a talented all-rounder who has plenty of fight. He appears to know only one way to bat, and that's to play his shots whenever he can. He found some valuable support from Rob Taylor, a very handy man to have coming in as low as number 9. These two produce what may turn out to be the most important partnership of this match, adding 62 together to stop the rot just when it needed to end. But when Mackay was completely foxed by Stevens to be bowled for a 36-ball 43, Kent would have been hopeful of being set a target fewer than 300. That may have been the case had Taylor not been dropped off a flashing cut by Riley. It would have been some catch though, had he held on. As a result, Taylor was able to get to 33 by the close, adding a crucial 41 with Jigganake, who made 23. So Leicestershire go into the last day back on top on 189 for 8 for a lead of 307. they have a good chance to get that monkey off their backs on the last day.